Hello and welcome back to Train Sim TV. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at a video that should have probably actually happened a couple of weeks ago when the pack released. It's one of the recent Wagon Wednesdays from Armstrong Powerhouse, which is the MKA / POA / ZKA Wagon pack. We're going to have a quick look at the lineup, and we're just going to have a quick brief mooch on the opening scenario. So we'll just let it drive off out of this yard, but what we'll do is, as you can see here, this is the scenario that comes with the pack. This is one for the Southwestern Expressways, and the scenario itself is 7 Charlie 28, which is the 1104 Exeter Riverside North Yard to Westby up TC. So you can see here on our various rake wagons we've got some ZKAs on there. I think we've also got some of the got the MTAs here as well, the sort of lower down ones. Got a couple of mixtures on the wagon liveries there as well, which is cool. But we're going to see the whole lot very shortly on a little lineup that I've already set ready for you. So $4.99 for the pack. Again, it's a wagon pack that hasn't really seen much use in the scenario community side of things. I'm not overly sure as to why that is. A lot of these packs have sort of not really had as much use as I would have thought, but hopefully in time someone may make some more scenarios using these fantastic little additions to the sim itself. It's a shame to see them not get used. So in the late 1980s, a number of the TTA wagons were rebodied to create the POA wagons for carrying the aggregates from ARC and Foster Yeoman, and then by the early 1990s, they'd been mainly used for general use of wagon transportation of a variety of loads such as coal and scrap metal. In 1993, 180 POAs were purchased by British Rail for use in their engineer trains. They were reclassified as the ZKAs and had holes in the sides cut out. Basically, this was to ensure that the wagons were not overloaded. So that these, you can see it in a minute. So anything overloaded would just spilled out the side there. Upon EWS taking over Loadhaul, they were merged with the existing ZKA fleet for engineers trains, and those also had holes cut into the sides accordingly. By the mid to late 2000s, most ZKAs had either been converted to MTAs or scrapped and stored. What comes with the pack for $4.99? You get the POA and MKA wagons, which is 3 liveries, the ZKA wagon with 4 liveries. Weather variants, empty and loaded versions with realistic physics, 6 loads, new ballast, old ballast, aggregate, coal, scrap and sand. Prototypical sounds also, which come with the 4-wheeled wagon sound pack, a flashing tail lamp, 1 realistic scenario for the Southwestern Expressways from Just Trains as well. And so you join us at our regular haunt of Leeds Midland Road. As you can see, there's loads of wagons lined up. This is everything that comes in the pack over the 3 types of wagon. So we'll go through all the liveries quickly, and we'll just show you what there is. And I think actually for the first time I've managed to even overflow into the actual yard itself. There's a lineup in there as well. I ran out of yards evenly spacing up, as you can see, like a track between. Anyway, let us begin. We start off with the MKA. So this actually wasn't on the scenario. This is one of the ones I don't think is used on our player train. It may be seen elsewhere, but yeah. So we'll start off with Loadhaul. This is weathered one, so nice and clean. A few scratch marks, but overall a nice clean wagon there. No, we've got the old OHLE flash. You can change that to the modern one, I think, as far as I'm aware, as you can usually on all the other packs. I'm up to date. There may well have been some fixes at some point before I actually got around to do this video, but I've noticed that all the Oleo text on this pack is up to date and working. So there's no back to front text as far as I can see, which is nice. Oh, hang on. No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It was the other way around, weren't it, on the other stuff? No, I'm alright. That's okay. Cool. Right, moving forward. You can see all the different loads in these as well. So that's aggregate, new ballast, old ballast, coal, empty, sand, and scrap. And those are the variants of loads that you'll get across the whole of the 3 types of wagon in this. This is weather 2. As you can see, just a little bit more dirt and grime on there. Still not overly dusty and filthy, but it's getting a little bit more. And there we have it, the filthy version, which is my favourite of all the packs. I do love the dirty versions and all the different weathering variants that come. But weathering 3 is my favourite. Love all the scratch marks that are scuffed in there and the rust and stuff. Probably not as dirty as some wagons I've seen. No, but it does look good. So yeah, same again as always there. Moving forward, we've now got ARC with Tiger stickers on the branding there as well. I figured out and I've learned what the C means. These are to denote wagons that are owned by a private company. I learned this very recently in a chat that I'm in. It actually cropped up in a conversation. I wasn't asking this at all. I just actually managed to happen to find it in there. So a big thanks to the chat group there. So that's quite good to know. So that is what that means. I was really puzzled on a couple of videos back on what they actually stood for. I've never seen it before, so that's what that means if no one knew. So that's weathering 1. Same loads again. Nice and clean. Moving to weathering 2. Already looks quite filthy. A lot more dirt on this one. A lot of rust. Dust marks on it. So yep. Moving through to the final one, which is nice and dirty, scuffed, rusty. My favourite again, which is the usual occurring theme. Go. Moving over to Tiger. So this is basically grey ant with Tiger branding on there. No little C sticker on this one. Davis Wagon Services Limited on there. Again, usual quality in there. All the little stickers and decals and bits and pieces. Again, same underframe as all the other Wagon Wednesdays on this recent batch. So there's no point. We're not going to look at the bogies, the axles and stuff like that. Weather 2, already looking filthy. And then on to Weathered 3, which was nice. My favourite. We then move on to this is basically like Tiger 2. Now, I'm not overly sure if the only difference is the logo. If you look on there, it's got like yellow and then black and then a bit of yellow. Black, yellow, black. So it's the opposite way around. That's literally, I think, is the only difference on this. So I didn't bother putting them all out. I just put one of each variant, like weathered stage. Probably putting every single one there again because it's just literally just a branding difference on that. So that is that one. So we're going to move back over here now, and I think we're now going to go over to the ZKA, is it? Yeah, ZKA. So civil engineering with a mainline branded sticker on there, or like painted on, penciled on. Got the limpet name on there also. So that's weathered 1. And again, this is again what we mentioned in the manual. These holes were put out to ensure that any overloading that will spill out, so it basically wouldn't overfill. You'd know that by seeing if anything had fallen out on the side of the track. So that's weathered 1. However, that does look a little bit over. But anyway, look, it's not going to fall out at TS. Weathered 2. And on to weathered 3. You can barely see the yellow stripe on that one. Again, civil engineering without any branding as such on this one, other than it's got the limpet name on there. Panels on the side here. Weathered 2, I think, is that? I can't be weathered 2, surely. Maybe weathered 2's hiding over there. I think it is. Bit of a mix up in the line in here. That's weathered 3 basically. If I go over here, I bet it's weathered 2. It is. So there's a little bit of a mix up there. You can turn the tail lights off as well in the manual, so it's little colon key, and then you put TL equals 0. So basically, if you're making a scenario, you want to fill up a yard, and you don't want them all to have flashing tail lamps, you can turn those off. Pretty simple. That's on the manual. So civil engineering with ARC branding. Might have missed out. I feel like I've got a little bit of a confusion going on over here. Some of them look like they're missing, either that or I've missed some, but not put some in. think it's weathered. I'm a bit confused there. Is that what is that? Is that weathered 1? I think they're both weathered 2. I must have put the same ones in twice. Never mind. We get the gist. That's 3. You can barely see ARC on that. The ARC is literally faded off. It gets very confusing when you're putting all these wagons down. When you're trying to keep up with where you are on the list, it does get a little bit confusing sometimes. Now we've got another ZKA with civil engineering. I don't know what the difference is on this one, but it's another one in the list. Might be some slight difference on it somewhere. I'm not over sure. But yeah, it's another one. It's weathered 2. And 3. Civil engineering again. Weathered 2 and 3. And we're going to go back over here. Another mass lineup. There's some more civil engineering, but this time with main line. Which I feel like we saw before, but there's obviously some slight differences going on somewhere. It's hard to tell, but there are separate ones in the list as I went down, so I've not just plotted the same ones in again. It's weathered 3. Now we go on to the grey ZKA. It's just pure grey. 1. Weathered 2. And weathered number 3. You wouldn't know that was grey, would you? By looking at that one. We now go over to ZKA's Loadhaul. So again, there were some POAs knocking about, weren't there, somewhere? So I'm not sure where the POA sort of came in. Whether it was so that's MKA. POA. Sorry, POA's here. We'd looked at the POAs as well. We did that. I've missed the POA out bit, but never mind, you get the gist. Yeah, we'll go to Loadhaul. So clean, grand spanking, and then weathered 2, and weathered version 3. Stuck with it there. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of wagons in there. And then there's the last one, which is the only livery of this one, is the main line. All the other ones I've just had a little like patch of blue with some white stencil over the top, but this is the mainline ZKA. I think it's lovely. I do like the shade of blue. So again, same loads. Weathered 1, weathered 2. It's a bit more dirty. And weathered 3. Looks really nice with the blue on it, to be fair. It's quite a nice shade. Even though it looks dirty, it looks quite cool. And there you have it. It was just a short video and a short roundup, really, just to get the video out there, just so we haven't forgotten it. Again, Wagon Wednesdays were finished with a few weeks ago. Hopefully they'll be back again in due course. There may well be another Wagon Wednesday video that I've forgotten about somewhere. May even be on the first wave of wagons. If I can figure out which one it is, I will do another video and just to get that out there, just so it's another one to show you guys at home before you maybe potentially go and pick these up. Before we head off and leave the video there, I think AP's is working on something, because I've seen some pictures that have popped up on the Facebook page which indicate some weather stuff that's occurring. So if you look at these recent screenshots, there's some nice new looking weather coming. What's happening, I don't know. Whether there's an update coming or a new version of the weather enhancement pack coming, I'm not sure at the moment, but nothing's been announced on what it is, but it looks like there's some new skies coming on the horizon, so look forward to that. So probably wise to keep an eye on AP's Facebook page for that to maybe drop some more hints. But on that note, thank you for watching. I know again it was only a short video, just to highlight some bits and pieces. Thanks for watching. Don't forget like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for future videos, and don't forget you can catch on Twitch at twitch.tv/trainsim_TV on a usual Friday and Sunday most weeks. Slight changes do happen sometimes, but I will notify you on Facebook as and when we're going to stream anyway, so just keep your eye on there. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care, and we'll see you very soon. Bye for now.